Hello everybody and welcome to Body, Mind, and Soul. My name is Yolandareuss and these is readings that we do weekly. This one is for Taurus for April 5th until the 11th for 2020. All the signs I go through and I do a Celtic cross. So it helps me to understand basically what's happening in everybody's life, the main focus, and then I do a spread. I just pulled the cards, and so I'm going to go over what is affecting you, like a certain area or challenge or something that could be dealing with for this week coming up. So your overall energy for the Celtic Cross was Three of Wands, which is dealing with expansion, rapid growth, looking ahead. There's a lot of rapid, and a lot of the ones that I'm doing, there's a lot of rapid growth, rapid decisions. So I think that things are progressing quickly and slowly at the same time. I know it sounds stupid, but it's like quick decisions that you have to make or dealing with your life. So the situation at hand that you're going to be dealing with this week, or your challenge, Knight of Swords deals with impulsiveness, like recklessness. It's doing things impulsively and not thinking. So I really need you to focus on not just jumping and doing things. Because your past energy was the Page of Swords, which was restless, mental energy. It's just kind of like, I'm stuck in the house and I'm going a little stir crazy type of energy. I really think that's what it is. Some of the people that are home, even though you're home, it's restless because you can't go anywhere. Like, I don't mind being home, guys, but it's the fact that if I want to go out, I can't. And now in New York State, we can't even go to buy anything other than the groceries and things that we need. So, I mean, hopefully you don't need a new pair of underwear or something, or you're going to have to ask them to allow you to go to the underwear section to get underwear. The present, which would be this week coming up, is your Four of Wands, which is celebration, home, and community. And I feel it's more your home. I think there's a piece that's coming into your home. Make sure that your impulsiveness isn't in reference to your home, because usually this past, present, future is in reference to this impulsiveness sometimes. But I really feel like there's good things that are going to be happening in your home, or you're going to be celebrating something. Next week, my son's birthday is the 8th. So there's a good chance that celebration could be because we're going to celebrate his birthday. It's going to be family. We're all kind of hanging out. One of the sons can't leave because the girlfriend won't let him come over. So that's the type of thing. The kids have all been home except for the one that lives on her own. So we've had a really good, like, unit thing. So I think this week we're going to have some stuff we can deal with, but on a good level. Now, here's the future part that I don't like for your reading. You got the Tower for the future. Now, the tarot can be scary to some people, and the Tower moment is not always bad. So I don't want to scare anybody. It means sudden upheaval, chaotic upheaval. The sheet is ripped out from underneath you. It's like so traumatic. So something in the future, like maybe in the next couple weeks, something like catastrophic in the sense of how it will impact you, is possible to happen in the Taurus life, either the Taurus or the directly involved person that is with a Taurus. Okay, so with this impulsiveness, above was the devil. Now the devil deals with addiction, materialism, and playfulness. And I feel like as a Taurus, you are very pleasure and material-based creatures, so I think your impulsiveness is probably shopping or buying things or getting things that you're not supposed to, not knowing where your incomes or things are coming. So be careful when you go into the impulsiveness of buying things or doing things, or, maybe you deal with an addiction and your impulsiveness is like, I'm crazy, I just want to do this, or I want to drink, or I want to go do this. I don't know what your thing is. My impulsiveness and the things that I probably have the addiction with would be sweets for a food wise, and I like to shop. I don't necessarily like to do expensive shopping, but I love to shop and look around and find things, and I like to find bargains, but that's still shopping. So I have to be careful myself. I'm going to watch myself this week not to buy too much, because you don't know where the next thing's coming. You don't know if there's going to be something that you have to pay for, the car, whatever. So it's just one of those things. You need to be careful with your impulsive reactions and think. That's your challenge. Below is something that you might not be aware of, subconscious, whatever, that could be affecting this impulsiveness. And you have Ace of Swords, which is breakthrough, clarity, and sharp mind. So your impulsiveness could also come from like, whoa, that's what I want. Like, you could see something and say, I don't care, I want it. Like, that's the type of thing. Like, wow, or I want that person, or I want that thing, or like, oh, that woman is so hot, or that guy is so hot, I want him now. And maybe you do something stupid, I don't know, but apply it to your life. Be careful next week that the impulses that you get, that you are careful not to act on them too quickly, or think full circle before you do something. Okay, so you as a person, how you are affected by this Celtic cross is 3 of Cups, which is friendship, community, and happiness. So this could be derived yourself from trying, it says friendship, community, happiness, but I think it's also maybe being involved. Maybe you're going to spend money on something, or you're going to do something, or because it's bringing happiness. Okay, and that's what I'm feeling. Or it's, you can't have community, because I mean, it could be friendship, it could be things, but the self is dealing with 3 of Cups, and 3 of Cups deals with emotions, and it's usually unity. So right now I think you're in a good place there. Outside is Hermit. Contemplation, search for truth, and intuition. So the thing that's outside of you, and outside energy, is contemplation. So you could have somebody on the outside that could be affecting things, that's thinking about things, looking for the truth, or trying to understand the truth, which could have an effect on this impulsiveness. Your fear or hope is 8 of Pentacles, which is apprenticeship, passion, and high standards. It's usually learning something new, or you want to have high standards and you want to learn, like you want to be the best at this thing. You really want to learn this, because apprenticeship to me is learning something new under the tutelage of somebody else. Passion and high standards, that you have a desire, that you really want something, which could be part of the impulsiveness. You may have to be careful, because there's this high passion of what you want to do. Your outcome, it's weird, and it's not weird, I should say. You have the Death card. It's death, rebirth as your outcome. So your future shows a Tower, which is an ending, a sudden ending, and your outcome is there's a rebirth. Something new is coming out of something that's closing, dying, ending. Okay, so it's not a bad thing, because a rebirth isn't a death like you're dying. It's something in your life that no longer is needed, is dead, so something new can be reborn. So next week you might have this moment. Something might go crazy, but it might be something totally brand new that you get exposed to. You could have a devastation, fallout with a job, and something else comes along right in place of it and gives you the job. You could have a relationship that you go for, and maybe something's died, like a relationship is done, and then you have this ending. Somebody decides to leave, somebody decides to, they don't want to be there, divorce, whatever. But with a death means a rebirth. Okay, so your advice is Queen of Earth, practical and grounded, trustworthy, earthy, resourceful, a gardener who tends to what has been planted. Use your resources wisely. That's what the advice was. Use what you have, and what you have planted, you need to take care of it. So I'm growing my business here, and I'm learning to do more with my tarot cards and different things, and I'm growing as a person. So I think what the advice is for me, because I'm a Taurus, you take it as you need it. It's saying be practical and be resourceful. Make your money, take care of yourself. But remember to water the seeds that you've planted, and don't forget about them. Like I said before, I wrote a book and now I'm waiting. So you know what? I'm going to try to find the resources so I can get my book published. I'm working on my channel. Okay, maybe my channel is new, but I am planting the seeds, and I'm trying to do my videos and give you guys information. So I'm planting the seeds and watering them. I share them on my Facebook. I talk to people. It's keeping a positive energy going into the things that you may have started in these last couple weeks, or even in the last month. It could be Okay, so, and if you're learning something new, continue. Keep that passion up. It doesn't matter if you're at home. Try to do stuff at home. Learn a new trade. Learn a new thing. Because this ending could be relationship, it could be job, it could be the ending of a financial support, whatever. But, and it's going to be a little catastrophic. It's going to be a little upheaval. But I feel like it's going to force something that had to happen so this new thing can come into your life. Okay, so this is the present thing. So in the past, dealing with your life, this is an overall energy. That was a certain thing. That was dealing with an impulsive thing for next week. Next week is impulsiveness, creation and new. So I think also you have new things coming from this impulsiveness. Maybe take it out on artwork and stuff and not buying all the shoes that you want. I love shoes. All right, guys, this is your past. You had peace. I think you were at peace. This is going to be your present card. Clean it up. And clean it up talks about taking care of all the loose ends, cleaning your house, taking care of, sweeping away the things you don't need. Very suitable for what you've got in your reading. This is cleaning things, paying bills, don't let things lag, kind of wrapping up loose ends and doing what you need to do. So I think this week coming up would be smart to I have a bunch of little things. I got to pay bills and do some things. I said to the boys, and I think I'm going to clean the house and get it straightened up and maybe do some deep cleaning. So I think this is very suitable for people being at home. We've been home for about 2 weeks. So the lethargicness and the I think is going to wear off. You have spring coming, and I think you're going to get your burst of energy to do the things in your house, or maybe do the things that you kind of wanted to do, but you're like, no, I'm good. You just didn't. I posted on my Facebook, I know I have all this time, but I am just not a cleaning warrior right now. But I feel like now, with this week coming up, and this warmth is supposed to come in a little bit, and it's not warm here ever, I don't think. I live on top of a mountain up by Canada. So the warmth, though, for here, the temperatures are going to start warming. The sun will start shining. Flowers and green grass will come. And I think it will be a motivation to help us get things cleaned up and get us moving. I think it'd be great to get outside too with all this stuff. So you got truth be told is your future. And I think that's going to be understanding something, because truth be told talked about realizing truths, finding out truths, being true to yourself, accepting the things that are true. So I think you're going to get some clarity, and maybe by cleaning stuff up and doing some things, then in the future, you're then going to also understand some things, and you're going to understand some things about yourself, things about your life, about other people in your life, things of that nature. So your home life has come to the edge. And usually this is talking about taking a leap of faith and trusting the Lord. So I don't know what's happening in your home, but it's saying to just trust the Lord. This could be in reference to being able to pay bills, being able to take care of everybody, being able to, you don't know what step to take, but I think what it's trying to say is don't worry about the outcome. Just trust that God and the Lord, it talks about take a step trusting that the Spirit of the Lord, Spirit will take care of you, okay? Don't fuss about your home. Enjoy the time with your family and your kids. This is your love. No place like home is like belonging. The animals, the people that are around you, everybody feels at home. So next week is going to be, I think it was talking about celebration. You have two things that synchronize that: your house, love, things you love, things around your home, that the people in that unit, you have a good week coming up. There's going to be love and connectedness, which is great. I love that part of it. 48 is poised. This is talking about your career. And this is just having confidence. Whatever you're going to be working toward, you just need to be confident about it. Poised is just like, I'm going to get there. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. You just kind of take it with authority, and you just know that things are going to work out with your life, because then your finances show an ebb and flow. And this talks about don't get so wrapped up in everything. You have abundance coming, because this is probably a little bit of a lack. It's showing the ebb and flow, like things are good, things are bad, things are good, things are bad. It's the ebb and flow of the ocean. So don't get so caught up in stuff right now. If you don't have it now, it's not saying you're not going to have it. It's saying it's going to flow back to you. It's just right now we're in this stupid quarantine thing, so you're not going to be working as much as you usually would be. But it's just saying to take everything with faith, asking God to help you. You're going to get through it. Whatever is dealing with things, you're going to clean up some stuff. I feel like you're underneath it all. There's a little bit of like not knowing what's going to happen, because we are very grounded creatures. As a Taurus, you want to know what the outcome is, what it is going to be. But I think right now, for some reason, based on these cards, right at this moment, there is peace, and there's understanding, and there's clarity, and there's like, we're okay, we're home, everybody's here. So guys, just enjoy this week ahead. And if you do have some upheavals that come, just take it with a grain of salt. Know that God is there for you. Ask for his help. And whatever happens, I believe as a Taurus, we're a little bullheaded. We're going to get through it. So guys, we'll see you next week. Hopefully we got good stuff coming for you. Have a nice one.